So yes, definitely, if you have not tried something, then you definitely don't know the pros and cons of that particular field also. Just it's better to try something than not to try it even once. Welcome to Plutus IS. Today I'm going to discuss the drainage river system, and the river system which I have taken today is Krishna. We have previously discussed about Indus, Godavari and Ganga, and today I'm going to take Krishna river. Krishna is really important peninsular river and it drains into the Bay of Bengal. It originates from a place in Maharashtra. Let's see what are the other details of Krishna river. So Krishna river is one of the significant river basin within the peninsula drainage system of India. It is second largest east flowing river of India, and tributaries flow through the western and southern parts of the Indian subcontinent, shaping fertile plains, and the total length of it is 1400 kilometers. Apart from that, it originates at Mahabaleshwar. Which particular area? If I talk about the area, then it is the Jor village, where it is in Maharashtra. Now, I have again focused on the PYQ based question. There has been question on this, that from where the Krishna river flows. So it flows from Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra. Krishna also find its mention in Puranas. It is read as Krishna Vena and river Kahna in Jataka story. So if you just have a look at the Jataka story, so if you have interest in reading the epic stories, then you will definitely find these words in the epic story. And then you can relate that Krishna's river has been mentioned earlier also, and how important it has been since ages. Now, a very important point that we are going to discuss about the Krishna river is the right bank and the left bank tributary. A lot of people juggle in understanding the right bank and left bank. I have again told you the direction, how the direction has to be taken care. For example, if my river is flowing from west to east, then I just stand in the direction of west to east and look at the hand. So right hand is going to be my right bank tributary and left is going to be my left bank. Right, so you have to just stand in the direction of flow of the river. So the first tributary right bank that is going to be very important is Vena, and apart from that, Koyna. Koyna is also important because it's providing the water to the other area, adjacent areas, and it's very helpful in the agriculture purpose. Apart from that, Panch Ganga, Dudh Ganga, Ghat Prabha, Mala Prabha and Tungabhadra. Now, Krishna river system. Krishna river system, as I told you, what I have told you, you can see in the picture also that how the right bank and left bank tributary are going, and it's originating from Mahabaleshwar. I always say that the picture is more important than the text, so just have a look at the picture to understand it better. Now the left bank tributary that I have taken is Bhima. Just look at the picture. Bhima, right, then Dindi, Musi, Muneru and Vijayawada. These are some of the places. So basically Vijayawada is a place, and which river is flowing here? Muneru, right? Then we have what? Dindi, Bhima, Pedawadu, then Halia, Musi, Paleru and Muneru, right? These are some of the right bank and left bank tributary that you have to learn, right? Because the UPSC question has been asked on this basis. Just have a look at it so that the recapitulation of the topic can be done greatly. Apart from that, I have also taken a lot of important projects that had been undertaken on the Krishna river. The first project which has been taken on the Krishna river is the Tungabhadra. Tungabhadra project, it aims at producing hydroelectricity, providing irrigation water, controlling floods in the region, and dams created on Tungabhadra river in Karnataka. So Tungabhadra is really important, and the dam has been undertaken on it. And which state? In Karnataka. Apart from that, Sri Salem project has been currently in the news a lot. So it's very important to just read the Sri Salem project in detail. What other detail it's mentioned here is large dam has been constructed under this project in Andhra Pradesh. Then we have the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. So it has been one of the earliest project which has been a majorly it has contributed in the green revolution. Apart from that, project undertaken at the border of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Locations are really important because directly the question can come. In 2022 directly, the question has come where one side the project has been mentioned of the dams and the project taken of the peninsular India, and then against that the states has been mentioned. Next we have the Prakasam barrage constructed on Krishna River in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Then we have the Ghatprabha project taken on Krishna River in the state of Karnataka. Just have the other details of the projects so that if it's been asked in the UPSC mains or the prelims, that you can easily answer both of them. Next we have, as you know, I always end my presentation with wonderful quotes. So this quote has been given by one of the player. He says, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So yes, definitely, if you have not tried something, then you definitely don't know the pros and cons of that particular field also. Just it's better to try something than not to try it even once. Thank you so much, and we'll meet you with the next drainage river system in the next series.